Hello, and welcome back to Herman Marshall, our HM podcast, episode 2. My name is Angela Ramirez, and I am the Director of Events and Community Relations here at Herman Marshall. I know a lot of you, but I don't know everyone, and so I wanted to jump on today and be on this podcast so that I could share some of the really cool things that happen downstairs in the tasting room, upstairs in the tasting room, and just out in the community with Herman Marshall. And so let's talk about the weekly things that go on here. The weekly things that happen on a consistent basis is our trivia night that happens on Wednesday night, which is really cool because it's hosted by some of our staff. They do an awesome job. Brianna and Rosa do a great job at hosting our trivia nights, and it has grown tremendously. So we started out with, just a few people coming in, and now a lot of times you come in here on Wednesday nights and there's not a place to sit when it comes to trivia. And then we added last year, towards the end of the year, we added themed trivia nights. So the last Wednesday of every month, we do a themed trivia night. And this month just happens to be Marvel themed trivia. And I just found out last night that they're releasing a new Marvel movie. So kind of tied in together, and we didn't even know. So it's really cool that we do that trivia night. And then another thing that we do during the week, and it's on a weekly basis, is our poker night on Thursday nights. And so you can come in, you can sign up to play poker. We play poker upstairs. There's usually about 36 to 42 people, depending on the night. There's no buy-in. We have cash prizes. It's all skill levels, so it's not like you don't have to be a pro or you can be a beginner, and everyone is welcome. So they will welcome you with open arms. You go up there, you play poker. You can even come and hang out and watch. If you are interested and you just want to kind of see how it works out, you can come hang out up there and watch and see how the game flows. And so they would, I'm sure, welcome you as well up there. We do live music on Friday and Saturday nights. So we have pretty local artists for the most part, usually around the DFW area. We're always looking for new talent as well. And so if you are someone that you like to play or you like to hear play, always have them reach out to us. We always would love to add new people. But Friday and Saturday nights, live music starts at 7 till 10. It's just a really fun time to come in, especially if you follow specific artists, to come and hang out and listen to them play while they're here. And then on those nights, we might have a food truck or we might have the cigar truck. I know that he's been here quite a bit lately, and so for those of you that don't know what that is, we've partnered with the Smoky Cockpit, which is a mobile cigar truck, and so whiskey and cigars are kind of a thing for people, and so it's really fun to have him out here doing that. And then Sundays, we're open, for football. Football's about to be over, but hey, we're still going to be open on Sundays and serving. We have the Bloody Mary bar, so you could come and have a Bloody Mary after your Saturday night. And so then we also we have monthly things that go on. Some of the things are free, some of them are ticketed. When the downtown area, and for those of you that are in Wiley and know that we are located right downtown, and so the downtown merchants and the city of Wiley host quite a few events, and so we get to be a huge part of those events that are happening downtown, and that allows for us to do different things here. And so when a lot of the downtown, like the sip and shops and things like that, are going on downtown, we'll have vendors upstairs. And so people that are coming in from that get to go upstairs. Not only does it allow us to support local businesses that don't have a storefront, it allows us to have those partnerships with those businesses, but it gets people to come in, and then you get to see the space upstairs to know that, hey, we rent that space out. And so if you've always come in, but you've never gone upstairs, it's a great way to check out that space and see what it could be utilized for. And so with monthly things, we have done pairings. So we've done caramel pairings, we've done pie pairings, we did boards and bourbon. So I'm working on some new ones coming up, and so you'll have to make sure you check those out. And the really fun thing about those pairings is that we really, again, try to use local businesses here in Wiley or the surrounding areas to partner with, so that when we do those pairings, we're trying to keep it local. And so those are really fun things. And if you have ideas on that, we always welcome those ideas. And so I try to take ideas from each of those pairings of different things that people have shared and bring in new things. So I am working on some new pairings, so those will be coming soon. Another monthly thing that we have started doing and that we are working to enhance and create that experience are our mixology classes. So remember our very first class, I think we had 8, and then it grew, and the last one we had 18 people. And so it was really fun to see the growth in those. And we're about to have another one February the 12th. So it's going to be our martini mixology. So martinis and mixology and Valentine's. And so we kind of just want to tie all that together. And so we're super excited about that. There's still tickets available for it. So go snag those, and I'll tell you how to do that soon. But yeah, our monthly things that go on, like I said, a lot of times they're free events or they're ticketed events. And so I just want to kind of run through a couple of things for February, just to kind of give you an idea of what February looks like. So we had a Galentine's event that's scheduled for this Saturday. Well, the great news about that is it's sold out. And so that Galentine's event is going to be a whole group of ladies that are coming just to take off all the hats that they have to wear. So they don't have to be a business owner. They don't have to be a mom. They don't have to be, a friend. They can just totally go up there, hang out, have brunch, and enjoy the morning. So that event is sold out. Then we have mixology again. So you could grab tickets for that. And then we have a really special Valentine's plan. So we are doing a collaboration with Landon Winery, where we have gotten a port barrel from them, and we have used our American whiskey in that port barrel. So we have a 5-year aged American whiskey that we aged in the port barrel for about 6 months. Great flavor. We're releasing that bottle on February the 14th. So we are in the middle of a pre-sale for that. So you can snag a pre-sale for that, or you could come and have dinner with us for Valentine's, because we're going to have a Valentine's dinner, and you can add that bottle onto your Valentine's dinner. So you have a couple of options to be able to snag that bottle. And so it's really exciting. We always love partnering with Landon whenever we, can, and we want it to always be, a fun time. And same as them, they're releasing a new release as well. So you have to make sure you check that out too. Let's see, what else? We have Cousins Maine Lobster coming this month. They have a huge following. If you've never had Cousins Maine Lobster, you are definitely missing out. So make sure that you come to the tasting room. They will be here Friday, February the 21st. And so I just can't say enough. The food is amazing. And then let's see. Then February 22nd, we have painting and cocktails. So who doesn't love to paint and let your creative juices flow, and then have some cocktails? So the cocktails will help those creative juices flow. That is a ticketed event. That'll be upstairs. So grab your spouse, grab girlfriends, come hang out, paint, and have some cocktails. And then we have that Marvel themed trivia on February the 26th. And so whenever we talk about events, of course, the space upstairs we use for our ticketed events. Downstairs, we have our live music. But that space upstairs is such a versatile space. And yes, we do rent that space out. We have done weddings. We've done memorials. We've done business meetings. We've done continuing education classes. So there is such a diversity in that room and how the room can be set up. And so if that's something that you have been interested in, or maybe you're thinking, oh my goodness, my daughter's getting married and I need a space for, a party, feel free to reach out. when it comes to pricing, there's a lot of determining factors, the day of the week, if you're with an organization. So there's a lot of determining factors. And so please feel free to reach out to me anytime. And I can get that information to you. We can walk through what your party would look like, your setup, the date, all of those things. And we could get you set up, for your event. And I would love to, that's the beauty of this job. I feel like it all organically happens. People come in, they see the space, and they're like, oh my gosh, in December, I need to have a party. And I'm like, okay, great, let's do it. And so it just all organically happens. And so I hope that when you come in and you're having drinks or you're listening to music, you do take a peek upstairs, because it is a great space. It's local. It's here, downtown Wylie. You don't have to go outside of Wylie. And so, and it can be set up in a lot of different ways. Let's see, what holds? I don't know, I get so excited when I talk about events, and it just makes me super excited to be able to work with the community and be a part of this community and continue to be a part of this community. And so let me drip a few things. So March, we are going to host a comedy show. We have never hosted a comedy show before. People have been saying, why don't you do comedy? Why don't you do comedy? And I was like, so the universe happened, and I met a guy. And so we are actually going to be hosting a comedy show March the 22nd. And so keep an eye out for those details. We would love for you to come hang out, check it out, see how it goes. And then I'll go ahead and drip this one too. So back a few months ago, we had Jeannie Marie, which is from TLC, and she is a medium, and we had an event with her that went super well. And so we are bringing Jeannie back in April. And so make sure you check out those details. They'll be coming soon. When we have ticketed events, it's really so important that you snag your tickets as soon as you can, because a lot of times when it's a ticketed event, it's ticketed because we have to have a head count, or maybe we're ordering food, or there's different things. So making sure that you're snagging those tickets, because the one thing that you don't want to happen is you miss out, and we can't open that tickets back up just to add people, because there's other factors that play into that. So making sure that you snag those tickets whenever you see them available. And so with that, I hope that, again, that you guys come in, you check us out. Make sure you're following us on social media. So we have Facebook, Instagram, not as much on TikTok, but we are on TikTok. You can go to hermanmarshall.com, which is our website. When you go there, you can go to the top right corner and drop down that calendar. And that is where you will see the calendar of events that are happening here. When you open that up on that bottom left corner, if it's a ticketed event, that's where your link for your tickets are going to be. As well on Facebook. On Facebook, most of any special events that we have going on here will have an event created for it, even as much as like what food trucks will be here, all of that. So you will be able to go to that event and see whether or not you need to purchase a ticket for it. And so just following us on social media so you can keep up with what's going on is a great way to, again, know what's happening here. And if you're interested in the space upstairs, or you want more details, or you would like to have a tour or meet for that, please feel free to reach out to me. You can reach out to me on my email at aramirez, Ramirez, @hmwhiskey.com. And so with that, I hope that you come and hang out with us soon, and we will see you for podcast number 3.